So as a quality engineer, what does my day look like? To start with, it's best to have a stand-up meeting, this 15-minute meeting where people doing work on the team talk about what they're doing, what they did yesterday, and if they're having any problems. After that, if there are any problems that require discussion, we'll just break out into individual sessions for the people that need them and have those more detailed discussion. After that, we're going to start the bulk of our day, which is coding. In this case, coding test. Because the primary function of a quality engineer is in test automation, the bulk of their day should be centered around test automation and coding, and so the optimal calendar is structured as so. The basis here is to try to get as most focused time as possible. So after lunch, we then have reserved time for various meetings like discussing a feature or general team meetings, after which we'll have a code review session. Code reviews also apply to quality engineers as well, and it very much depends on exactly what the quality engineer is doing, because they can be doing anything from using an existing test automation framework to automate a test scenario to building the framework itself. When building the framework itself, that's more traditional developer work in which code reviews are going to be more appropriate and traditional. When it comes to just coding various scenarios in a given language, whether Cucumber or something else, there still warrants to have some sort of code review. It's just not going to be as in-depth as when dealing with the framework. After that, the rest of the day is just coding. What are we doing? What do we need to do? And I need to get heads down time in order to start building it. But my calendar looks nothing like this. I'm a quality engineer and I spend my entire day in meetings. The problem with that is that if you're a coder of some sort, in this case a quality engineer, if you're in a meeting, you're not able to do your job. Meetings should be reserved for information gathering and discussion, and you really want to limit those. Since the operation the quality engineer performs is coding based, they need to be coding as much as possible and focusing on automating those given scenarios. So if someone's calendar looks like this, it's possibly an individual member. Are they not standing up for themselves? Hey, I need more time to work. I'm having to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get my coding done because I spend my entire day in a meeting. Or is management just unaware, not aware that as a quality engineer, they need a bunch of focus time to get their work done? So it's at least a discussion worth having if your calendar looks like this.